All right, everyone, welcome back to our Overwatch cast. This week we are against the Monterey Whales, I think. We'll check that in a second, but we've never played this team before. They were not in our silver team last week. We won the coin toss. We can go over the rules shortly over how that all works, but that means we got to pick the map and they got to ban the first three maps. So we went with Walsh Point Gibraltar and we went with attacking first. So it's an escort map, and I guess we want to take it to them first.
Hopefully we can get it all the way to the end this time. I know we got stuck a little bit last time. Only got a little past that original point, but I don't know. Maybe we can get all the way to the end. It'll be great.
That is the, I guess that would be the downside of choosing attack first, is that if you don't finish, they have a very clear
right. They know that they
objective.
Don't have to do quite as much.
They just got to get it to one spot.
This one though, they don't have to take a point first. They're just moving the payload.
Yep,
so
right.
It is a little bit different.
A little bit better than hybrid, which like you said, you can get stuck sometimes without even getting the payload out of the barn. So. Yeah, we're just waiting for the match to start up here. We've got. Make it a little bit bigger. So we've got. Okay, so we're going to go with our. We've got Bastion in our lineup this time. So a little bit of a change. This group doesn't play Bastion a lot, but they do like to play Bastion on the escort matches.
That's nice. You can put them right on top of the payload.
Yeah, put them on top of the payload. Get a tank there to kind of help keep them alive, right? We've got a Sigma for the shield. We've got a Mercy. Looks like Ana and Farah. So
yeah, good already. Okay.
And we just got to get our cameras working. Here we go. Sorry. All right. So we've already got the payload. Sorry about that. We've already got the payload on the move. Unfortunately, they're moving it back in the other direction, back to the starting line.
The wrong way.
The wrong way.
Just to be clear on the rules, that's not the correct way that we want it to go.
That's right. Yeah, but we got it moving right away, so I don't know if they didn't come up or if they were decided to position in the tunnel or not. Unfortunately, we were still looking at the intro screen, but we've got a good view now. So we've got Reinhardt, Sigma on the tank, on the payload, working their way through. Now they've been pushed back again, so we're still within view of our spawn point here. Looks like we just got wiped. So hopefully we're all assembling and putting together a new game plan as we all come out the door here. So they've got a Junkrat, they've got Reinhardt, Reaper, Lucio,
and Zarya.
And Zarya, yeah. I don't see Zarya a lot in these matches.
No. This part gets, like, when it first comes around this corner, too, is a little bit of a choke point, and you tend to get a little bit stuck there because the other team's coming up, and they can kind of stand there and hold that point pretty well.
Yeah.
And kind of block you off from getting around it.
Yeah, so it's a good. They're making good strategic use of that spot. Roadhog taking some damage there, kind of off on the side. See if we can peek in on our Reaper here. Our Reaper's down as well. All right, Farah up in the. Okay, I should probably stop looking at individual heroes. It's not working out for us. Okay, so we've already got an early switch here. Somebody switching to Brigitte. I'm not sure what the strategy is the team is trying to employ here. There you go. But it doesn't seem to be working for them at the moment.
No, we really need to be able to get on top of it, or at least behind it, to be able to kind of make a push that way. And unfortunately, the other team is playing so far forward that it's a little bit difficult to do that.
Yeah, they gave up on the Bastion approach pretty quickly here, switching in Reaper and trying to get a little bit more close range damage. Right now, it's not. I mean, I can see what they're trying to do is get a shield down with Sigma, right, and then try to get some people behind it and see if they can't push them back and get on the objective. But right now, it's a lot of back and forth. right here, just off the starting line. So, like you said, this is a really good choke point. They've got the doorway there. You've got the walkway above, and these guys are just kind of getting pinned a little bit. Looked like Reinhardt just dashed in and missed. We've got Roadhog up. Mercy is up. Reaper is up. We're getting a little bit of movement. They still have 3. Okay, they still have their Ana, and they just have their support up. So this is a good chance to move up. Here we go. Now we're finally getting some movement here. We got our full squad on. They still have, they've got their Reaper was trying to flank, but I think just a little bit too late.
Yeah, unfortunately at this point we need everybody on the payload because we have to, it's overtime.
Yeah,
we have
so
to get to that chuck point.
We got to get it. Yeah, we can't. We got to
Can't
try to
afford
stay
to
behind
not
it too, and use
beyond
cover
there,
and
yeah.
and at least keep somebody alive to keep it going. It's getting close here. These guys got to get up. They're getting pushed back. Yep, that's and that's that. All right, so at least they got it out of that first corner. That'll give them some opportunity to defend here, but they don't have to move the sled very far.
Yeah, no, they're gonna need a
this
team
time.
that's like sturdy more than like quick moving or anything like that if they want to stop them at that.
Yeah, we'll see if they
Beginning
if
point.
they switch it up here now.
The other team, because they had a Reinhardt and a Zarya who both have shields, and Zarya can also put her sort of shield bubble around other people. And the more damage you do to her while she's in there, the more damage she can do back to you.
Exactly.
So that really, I think,
Yeah, so it's a
probably
good
hurt us
role.
little bit.
It's a good role for this match, right? Because
Mhm.
they know you got to come. And see if we can get these guys. Okay. So we're sticking with Roadhog, Reaper. Okay, we got a Widow, and Ana, Mercy, and Reinhardt. So okay, Widow's that's a high risk, high reward play.
Yeah, there are a couple high points on this map, though, that...
Yep, we can take advantage of the... And there she is now. We got Widow and Ana up together. That's a good spot. There you go. Okay, that's a good spot. Not a lot of cover, but as long as they don't catch her right away, maybe we can get a quick spawn.
It's hard for anybody else to get up there to get her.
That's right. So that's a good spot. All right, let's go down on the ground. She's got a good view. See what we got. Okay, so we got.
We got a
Ana
res from
close.
Mercy
Yeah,
already.
we got Mercy's doing a good job. Whoop, and
Right.
I tell you, the kiss of death is for me to put the camera on your hero. All right, so we still got Widow, and that's about it. She's got to take a watch out. She's gonna get flanked here. She's got Brigitte, and I didn't see who was with, but good job moving back. Just trying to and we lost. Okay, so we'll go back on the objective. So we're facing off against Lucio, Junkrat, Reinhardt, Sigma. Reaper, and that's it. So once they squad wiped us there, they didn't. All they had to do is stay on top of it. They didn't have very far to go. So, all right. Well, that was our pick. So that didn't work out. So we should be able to ban 3 maps now, and then they'll get to pick where they want to go. Where they want to go next. So we'll be checking in with the coach. Yeah, Reaper did a lot of damage. I didn't see, just watching it live, it didn't look like anybody in particular was cleaning our clocks too badly, but
No.
the Reaper had a pretty good run there. So, all right, tough start, but hopefully we can rebound here. We're gonna go pause and
See what maps we're gonna do next.
yeah, figure out where we're going next. So we'll be right back. All right, we are back for round 2. Since we lost, they got to pick. They got to pick this map. They picked Lijiang
Yep.
Tower, and it looks like they're gonna attack first. And we banned Route 66, Blizzard World, and Busan. So
They really don't like Route 66.
they don't, and I
love it.
I do too. I think I would have picked that over Watchpoint, I guess, but they're similar, right?
To each
But-
their own, I guess.
Yep, to
you
each
know?
their own. I know. I like the longer sight lines and the elevation, and
Yeah.
that's a great one too, where you can, sometimes it's tough to move out of the starting gate, right? And you can set
Right.
yourself up for a really good start. So, all right. So this is a control map. See if we can find. Nobody's in yet, so we're still waiting for the start of the match. Going to be inside this building as the objective. And all right, here we go. So we are going to have Roadhog, Reaper, Tracer, Ana, Mercy, and Diva this time around. Okay, so a little bit of a switch. Well, we are attacking first. Okay, so we've got to get in there and attack. So that's decent lineup for attacking.
Yeah, I think other than Anna, those are all like original
Yeah,
characters too.
And it looks like
Original heroes.
Anna just changed to Briggs, so
Oh.
they switched it up. Must have heard you, right?
Ah.
All right, I don't know what Tracer's not getting the memo.
Well, they get to go defend first, I think, right? They get to get out to the point.
Yeah, so blue's defending, red's attacking.
Okay.
We're red. Yep. So, all right, here we go. So Roadhog just barging in from normally the front, but I think everybody else.
Yeah, everybody else came around the side.
Everybody else flanked, right? So, all right. Lost our Roadhog. Okay, Tracer looks like already got knocked and is moving back. We have nobody on point at the moment. Everybody's just coming back in. Reaper is switching it up to Doomfist. Okay. All right, we could stay on the Doomfist here, see what happens. Actually, let's go back up to the point. Nobody's on point. We can kind of move it around the camera a little bit here, see if we can get a good view of these guys coming in. Feel free to drive. All right.
Oh, God, don't put me in charge.
Okay. All right. So we've got. All right, they're working a little bit here. We had a combo with Tracer and Roadhog here working a little bit, but they're a little bit outmanned. They've got the whole squad. I don't see the rest. Looks like they're moving up now to do a little spawn sniping. Now they're backing up. Okay, so now we're
Now we have
making some
Farah.
changes. Now we got Farah in here. All right, there we go. Good shot. Careful. Got somebody flanking you.
I think this part is tough because I think you want to be able to change it up to change your strategy based on what the other team is doing. But unfortunately, every time you switch characters, you lose progress on your ult.
Yeah.
So you have to kind of start over again. So you don't want to
Exactly.
change it around too
Uh,
much. There's a balance that needs to be found
Yeah,
there.
exactly. So we got Tracer's got her ult. So I'm on the other team, aren't I? There we go. All right. So the wrong Tracer. That's her ult. So yeah, they're at 91% here. Looks like they're going to take this one. The group's got to come back together, and we're still waiting to get back up on point. Yep, and they've.
Yeah, these ones it's really important to be the first one to take that point because it's
Yeah.
just so much harder to win it back.
Yeah, if you can get in there, take it, get everybody in position, right?
And
Most-
unlike the payload ones where the time sort of stops, you stop making progress when it's contested. These ones you don't. The other team is still, their percentage is going up even when it's contested.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, there's just so much advantage, right? Plus, you're gonna most likely, unless they come and just fully squad wipe you, you're most likely gonna have somebody survive, right? And as long as you have one person on point,
mhm.
then you're good to go. All right, so we have Winston. I think that might be a first for this team. We've got everybody else pretty much staying the same. So
We have an
Roadhog.
Ash now, though. I don't think we've
Oh yeah,
seen
you're
that
right.
yet.
Ash, we don't play. I mean, Ash is my favorite.
I
I
really like
love
Ash. I
Ash.
started playing her recently, and I
Yeah.
enjoy it a lot.
She's really, and if you pair her with Mercy,
Mm-hmm.
you know, you get like Widowmaker power with a little bit more health. So that usually works out pretty well. All right, so we've got Baptiste and Mercy as our supports, Winston and Roadhog, and then Farah and Ash as our damage. So, all right, Roadhog, lead us in there. Let's see what happens. Okay, maybe not. Going back for the flanker. So we're up against Lucio, Doomfist, Zarya, Reinhardt, Reaper, and Baptiste.
Mm-hmm. This is a really tough point. The other one had, like, it was still pretty open on the front, and this one is like totally surrounded, just like smaller doorways to get to it.
Yeah.
So if the other team again can get on there first and then sort of each take one of those doorways, it's really difficult to find a way through.
And they can do like what the blue team is doing here, which is distracting you on your way up, right? I mean,
Right.
we just fought for how long, not even getting to the point, right? Because we're going after the first player that we kind of run across. So
Yeah, this one you almost need to split up a little bit and
try to
come at from at least
couple
two
of
directions.
get them. Don't let them focus down a single hallway, right?
Mhm.
Oh boy, yeah, I'm gonna have to use the mouse here a little bit. There we go. All right, so focus on the point. All right, so we got our Doom fit. Oh, that was Winston. So Winston was in there trying to cause a little bit of damage, but unfortunately we didn't have anybody else on the point at the time. They're already up to 82, 84%. Our group is still kind of coming in onesie-twosies rather than kind of coming up as a full squad. So these guys are going to have to pull together and get in on the point here really quickly, or this round's going to be over. We got 98, 99. Yep, and that's it. Really good job by the blue team, just taking the point and then creating a new skirmish area, you know, between the spawn and the point, not allowing anybody from our team to get up.
Yeah, they didn't even have to play too far forward, really, to
Right.
be able to do that, because it's so tight in those small spaces.
All right. Well, another tough round here for XPL Brookfield. Good match. We'll see if these guys want to play one for fun, since we've got a lot of extra time. But we're probably going to end the stream here. Still got some more things to work on for coaching. This is our first season in gold, and as you can see, the competition is a little bit stiffer.
Yeah.
And you know, these teams are pretty well organized, and we're still trying to find our identity here in this new season. So, but we started last season a little bit rough too. So we'll get a little bit better every time. So.
Yep, lots to talk about in practice this week. I think you only get better by playing tougher teams. So, you know, it's not fun to walk away from, but there's lots to learn there.
Yep. Agreed. All right, so until next week, I think we might be same time next week. I know we have a noon game coming up here soon. But,
It's next week.
Is
Yeah,
it next week?
at noon.
Okay.
Mhm.
All right, so keep an eye out next week at noon for our next match, and we will see you then.